This is it. I did it. I'm a nurse now. I really never thought that I would be able to go to college. I just didn't think it was possible. And now, I came in one day to work and there's this big sign on our whiteboard, "Congrats, Nurse Emily." My coworkers were like, "You did it. We know it was so hard, but you did it." And my children looking up and saying, "Mom, it's your graduation day today." They come running in the morning. "It's your graduation day. You did it. You're done." It's surreal. It's surreal.
At CVMC, our commitment is to ensure that everyone can continue to learn, contribute, grow, and excel. You've all worked very hard to achieve what you've achieved today, and you did it all during a global pandemic. I think that deserves a round of applause for these folks. Unbelievable.
I got my LNA over 6 years ago. Everyone would always ask me, "When are you gonna go to nursing school? When are you gonna go?" I'm like, "Well, I want to, but it's not, in the cards right now. Can't do it right now."
For the past 20 years or so, we've known that there was a looming shortage of professionals in the nursing career.
Back in 2020, we needed approximately 1,800 nurses in Vermont just to meet the current need, and we know we have many nurses who are retiring. So the need's increasing. At the same time in Vermont, we have an aging demographic.
There just simply wasn't the volume of replacements coming behind them through the educational system, in that there's a limited number of schools, a limited number of faculty, and a limited number of placements.
And we knew that there was a number of LNAs, so licensed nursing assistants at Woodridge, who wanted to become licensed practical nurses. They've been working in this profession, being assistants for a long time, but they couldn't quite get there. So leadership at CVMC started to have focus groups down at Woodridge to meet with the LNAs to figure out exactly what those barriers were.
Having to leave your job in order to be a full-time student and the loss of income that comes with that were significant barriers.
I have 2 kids. I have to pay my bills. I have to provide food for them, a roof over their head. But I also was a little scared. I was scared to go to school. I am the first member of my family to graduate from an institution.
It became clear we need to do something pretty significant and different to start to kind of build a workforce.
And so we embarked on a journey here to build a program alternate to formal school or the traditional university track.
We started to bring together our partnership with 2 institutions, both Community College of Vermont and Vermont Tech.
Once they were in their 11-month with VTC, we would meet weekly to talk about success. Are there any of the staff or students, were they struggling? If so, how can we do that? We had resources ready to go for them.
I had so many meetings with Megan Foster and Jeff Farnham, and they literally sat me down and said, "This is what you're gonna need to get your LPN." Everything laid out in front of me so I could see it, and I thought, wow, I only need to take 4 classes through CCV to be able to go to Vermont Tech to get, to finish the process. I can totally do this.
Your typical nursing student, they don't have the opportunities that CVMC gave us. We had our 2 days a week that we would work. We had a day off that we were paid for so that we could actually spend time studying. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were class days and clinicals days.
All right. Shall we do a little swaddle 101? Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. We've got the corner turned down, and I always pull one arm down and then bring this across.
Their prerequisites are paid for by CVMC. Once the students graduate, CVMC is committing to repay their tuition back a third, and a third over a 3-year period of time. So essentially, the student is graduating with no monies out of pocket.
I think what's most memorable about the first cohort of students is their passion for patient care. They've been doing patient care for many years, and now they're able to help their patients in a whole different way.
We're investing in our employees, and I think that goes a really long way for staff to feel like, we care about them, we care about the community, and we're willing to create programs where everyone benefits.
I wanted to do this program because I wanted to make nurses that I wanted to work with, and I wanted to work alongside me. I can't wait to see where they go.
The amount of pride that you get from doing something like this, you feel like 10 feet tall. It is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart, much like nursing itself. But it's amazing to know that not only did I do this, but I am ready for that next step in my career to come and be a nurse.